our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol, pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Hey everyone, good to see each and every one of you. Sorry I wasn't talking in chat. Let me go ahead and say my haze before I explain. Darlene, good to see ya. Love you. Tracy, good to see you. Love you. Hope everything's going well for you and Darlene. Gator Girl, good to see you. Love you. I hope you had great weather today and enjoyed your day. Party Bonza, hey, brother, good to see ya. Love ya. And Susan over on Rumble coming in hot. Hey, good to see you. Love ya. If you would, I was reading because I was talking to my oldest nephew. If y'all would y'all say a little prayer for him too? His daughter wanted a tree house like Sky. So he was outside working maybe 3 hours ago. He was working on it, and he was taking, boards that had like screws and nails in them. He was taking them out, but he doesn't keep things organized too well, so he was like slinging the old nails and screws around them instead of piling them up where he would know where they was at. And she yelled, "Daddy, and he got up to go see what she wanted, and when he done that, he stepped on a rusty screw, and it went up his foot in his shoe, and he couldn't get his shoe off because the screw was in there, and he went to the ER, and he was texting me while that was playing, and they had to cut his shoe off, and they're getting ready to remove the screw. He had 2 screws stuck in the same hole through the bottom of his shoe. So just keep him in your prayers that there's no infection or anything, because them rusty nails and screws, isn't too good. And with the way things are, he hopefully everything goes good. He hasn't been at his new job long enough to get insurance, so he's worried about that, but I told him not to worry about it. Aunt/Mom Tina's got it, just not to worry about it. Just get it took care of and get home to his baby. So that's what I was doing. And keep Cindy in your prayers too. She's wore out, and I did see, like I said, I was watching chat. Keep her in your prayers because she's got a funeral to go to tomorrow, and she's wore out. And keep Tracy and Chris in your prayers because his day's coming up soon, and I know as a mother it's hard. So keep them both in your prayers, and Terry. And keep Betty and Steve and Aaron in your prayers. And continuing healing for Dee, keep that. And Goldie, that a miracle takes place and she doesn't have to have surgery. And Dee's dad. Remember T, that they finally get an appointment to get her other eye fixed. She's been waiting so long, and we miss her. And T, if you're watching, we love you. Always. If you need us, you know we're here for you. And keep Darlene in your prayers and her family. Keep Bonnie and the other Cindy and Mel in your prayers. And keep Santa in your prayers for safety. Jared Julius in your prayers for healing and recovery. Keep Gator Girl in your prayers that she finds an apartment very soon, like yesterday. And keep Tina B in your prayers that God wraps his arms around her. And if you would you please keep my dad in your prayers? And I got an unspoken one, but I don't know if I should mention it. But one of our live streamers needs prayers too. He's having a rough time, but God knows who he is, and God's watching over him and giving him strength. So just keep him in your prayers. And let me see. I think that's all the prayers I can remember. I'm sorry if I missed any. Okay. No. And if y'all hear like little dings and beeps or any kind of noise, that's him text messaging me. So y'all may hear a couple of them because they still haven't, like I said, took the screw out yet. So they're just numbing them real good right now. So Let me see what I got here. Ooh, where's my mousey thing at? There it is. I found it. It was hiding from me. It was hiding from me. It doesn't want me to click on it. Okay, let's see what I got. Okay, if y'all on Facebook know, if you seen my little short I made, you know that I always try, if I'm able to, get permission before I share any content from another creator. That's just the way I go. I don't like taking from people. Pacifier Politics has allowed me to, and we've been emailing for a while. And he sent me an email, and I mean, I don't know what. This will probably get me in trouble, but oh well. I've already been working on the special stream I done. I finally got it up. They took it down because of Christian music, like they do me all the time. But they're trying to take him down, and that's where we get our baby Trumps from. And right here's what he posted, and he told me I could share it. And I told him, I said, well, I wasn't asking you. I'm telling you because you've helped me a lot, and I want to help you. So him and his wife does it, and they started that because of their child. They wanted their child to have something entertaining and not brainwashing for him to watch. But here's a little video that I made, and it's him explaining what's going on. That's why you haven't seen many baby Trump videos coming from me much. But he did do one to test to see what YouTube would do with it. So I've got it, but here's the little clip that I made about it. And he's got an account on Rumble. It's called Pacifier Politics. So here we go, in case they take him down. Hey Priscilla, good to see you. I love you. Tell me where free speech is at there. So he said that he's going to keep trying to make content, but it's going to be hard on him. But he's got a channel on Rumble. So if any of y'all got Rumble, I know we prefer YouTube, but I mean, even Gator Girl is concerned about YouTube. they need to straighten up. And like I told someone today, if I'm not going to be scared of YouTube, they can do what they want to me. It's okay. But they going to take me down fighting. Like that little short I played this one, and they've already took it down one time, and I had to put another one up, and at first they wouldn't even let me post it. So I had to go in and adjust my wording a little bit. I put instead of what I said at first, because I was angry at first. But so that's what's going on in YouTube world, where they're trying to silence us again, like in Biden times. I know, and I don't know what's up with Rumble, because they took Darlene's channel screen name down, and she can't get back in again. I mean, I don't know what would be the answer. I don't know. But like I say, I'm going to stay here. They're going to have to take me swinging. But I just wanted y'all, I know y'all know how they've been lately, but they've really seem like targeting us more. Like that special stream I done, I had to delete things and remove things and silent things, and I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, but that's okay, because he's a Christian artist. But that's okay. They'll have to answer for it, when we all have to answer for our actions when we face God, and they'll have to answer for why they did what they did. So I'm just praying God opens their eyes and see what they're doing's wrong. So that was that. And I'll probably get a few more emails. One for that, and then one for Sky's pick. But let him. Come on. Okay, here's the baby Trump that he posted of King Charles coming to America. He's seen how long this one will stay. So I don't have it on me right now, Susan, but when Bitbite comes in, I know he has it. He can share it. He'll share it probably. I can't grab it real fast, but he's got it. Most likely, I would say. 99.9% time he has it, because he's very smart and intelligent on computers and things. Okay, now let's go to the baby Trump that I have, which I'll probably get an email for that too. So here we go.
All right, well, I'm off to visit America, a place that I should be king of, if not for my no-good great-grandfather, that dolt, George. What is it, Jeeves? I haven't time for nonsense.
Majesty, the Prime Minister is here to see you, sir.
Oh, bother. That man is as bright as a home, with no electricity. Very well, see him in.
Very good, sir.
What is it, Starmer? I'm off for America. I don't have the time for your usual blather.
But, Majesty, that's why I'm here. I don't want to go. The Donald always shouts at me. It's very unnerving.
Don't be such a beanbag, Starmer. The Donald is a teddy bear. He only doesn't like you because you're such a squishy moron. And besides you're not coming anyways, nobody over there likes you. They don't even like you here.
Well, that seems a bit harsh. Well, Majesty, you must be careful when shaking his hand. It's like hand wrestling a gorilla.
Everything will be fine, Starmer. I'm sure you have plenty to screw up around here.
Hey,
Now, out of the way, the
Kwanzaa
king
on Rumble.
is returning to America.
Good to see ya. Again.
So anyways, man, that's why I'm not allowed inside Lowe's anymore.
Joe, why would you tell me this? That story is the worst thing I've ever heard, and I've heard a lot of stories, okay? You really need to get some help.
Ah, come on, man. How was I supposed to know? All those toilets were display only. It could have happened to anybody.
Joe, I have the king showing up very soon, and I don't need you to embarrass me with your ridiculous toilet mishaps, okay?
Huh? The king? Oh, man, the British are coming. They want to take our colonies back. Give me liberty. Or give me, 5% off my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Joe, you really have lost your mind. Why don't you try looking for it while I go greet the king? Very nicely.
Donald, is that a photograph of a pen?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good gracious me. What on earth are you doing?
Joe, what the heck are you doing? I said not to embarrass me.
Oh, come on, man. Look at this funny hat I stole last time I was in England. I thought it would make him feel more at home. You don't like it, man?
Oh, you look ghastly. I tell you, Donald, I could go for a spot of tea if you don't mind. I sent a barrel of it over before I got here.
What? Oh, we dumped all that into the Boston Harbor. It seemed appropriate. We don't drink that hot leaf juice around here.
Well, we didn't dump all of it out.
Nope.
What is he talking about? Where is the tea, then?
You probably don't want to know,
Good
Chucky.
to see ya. Love you, brother.
Oh, good heavens. You don't expect me to drink that diaper tea, do you?
No, he's just a radical maniac. Joe, just put the tea from your very disgusting diaper back where you got it. I'm going to go make a speech for the king.
It's a great honor to have the King of England here today. After we told his country we wanted nothing to do with it 250 years ago, we became good allies. In fact, my mother, who is a great lady, everybody says so, used to watch Charles on the TV many years ago, and she would tell me, Donnie, that Charles is so hot, she had a huge crush on him. Now he's off to address Congress, and I'm sure all the radical Democrats are going to be so happy to have another king in the country.
Why are they clapping so much for him? They never do that for me? I thought they hated kings.
I want to thank you all for such a warm welcome. I must say I was afraid there would be a no king's rally once I arrived, but you have been most gracious. And had my great-great-grandfather not tried to tax you rebels, I would be your monarch. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, now I really must be heading home before my dreadful son Harry and his unimpressive wife try to get me to visit.
Daddy? Are you going to come visit me?
No, Harry, I can't bear to see that horrible Meg again.
Oh, don't worry, Daddy. The Meg is off trying to get people to buy her jam and flower petals that nobody wants again.
Harry, you really are a disappointment.
So, we'll see how long that one stays up. But he's trying. Alrighty. Let me see. Hey Dee, good to see ya. Love you, brother. I'm glad you're feeling better. Soon it will be straight and you'll be walking perfectly. I have faith and confidence. Okay. This sounds like my family when me and Sky gets ready to show up.
And I bought a bunch of other stuff. She was running. I'm her snack dealer, first of all. There's supply and demand. She demands it, I supply it. I'm her snack dealer. So when she comes to this house, I want everything to be perfect. I got all her snacks already laid out in there. She's supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. Where in the piss is she at?
It's only 2:30.
Her snacks are going to get stale sitting in there. I got to put everything. And I don't get it. To be early is to be on time. And we got to make this happen, lady. Because when she gets here, I want her favorite show going and her snacks laid out and everything ready to go. I justify spending $350. I can tell you that because she got all kinds of new stuff in there now.
Next time, let me go with you.
No, because you regulate, and I'm swiping card, lady. Swipe, swipe, swipe. We got to keep this lady happy. I ain't going to be on the other end of that wrath when that happens. So
I seen that and I was like, yep, that's what they do around here. Okay, let me see. One more short one. Okay. This one's short. Here's Scotty. And pretty much. Tracy, sounds like me, don't it?
In the South, you're still calling your girl baby or honey, you're missing an opportunity. Southern women don't deserve a nickname, they earn one. And if she don't have one yet, let me help you out. Boss lady, that one's for the woman that handles business. She don't ask you, she tells you. Bills paid, dogs fed, appointments made. You just show up and nod. You don't call a boss lady as a joke. You call a boss lady out of respect and self-preservation. Then we got red. It ain't about hair color. It's about a woman with that spark. She talks with her hands, walks like she's on a mission, and can shut you down with a single raised eyebrow. If she's ever told you, oh, I'll turn this car around, that's your red. Junebug. It's sweet, southern, but if you make her mad, she gonna buzz you right upside the nose. That's the woman that smiles in public and don't cuss, unless you left dishes in the sink after she's cleaned the whole kitchen. Then we got a classic, trouble. Not because she causes it, because you feel it when she walks in a room. If you hear her call your name in a calm voice, not loud, just calm, and your stomach flips, there's trouble.
Oh, bless them. Alrighty. We got 2 minutes. So this one is short too. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. The left is complaining that they're getting docked, so we'll listen to this one. Well, no. How many minutes is that? Oh, no, never mind. Because it's 1.5 minutes, and we only have less than a minute. Hey, Bitbot, good to see ya. Love you. Oh, let me see. This minute, like Gator Girl says, is the longest minute in the world, unless you're playing something. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thank y'all very much. And then for our soldiers that have give the ultimate sacrifice, thank you for your service, and rest in peace, heroes.
And memories, photographs and the rosary. She hangs her head as the choir sings, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries. 'Cause her family was waiting at home and was praying for him to survive. That folded flag that she now owns, she holds it close tonight. Shots ring out, another angel cries. Open up the gates when he arrives. As he fell to the ground, there was no fear in his eyes. They'll bury him before they bury his bride. Yeah. This is for my people that are.
Hey, Teacup, love you. We've missed you. Hope you're feeling better. Praying that they set an appointment up for your other eye as soon as possible. If not, we're going to take action. Because this is getting ridiculous. Love you. Okay, let me see. Now for the lives that was stolen by the illegal immigrants or aliens, whichever way you want to say it. They're wrong, and they'll have to answer for what they did also.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? Yeah, 'cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and invention? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness.
Alrighty. Rest in peace, angels. And I pray God wraps his arms around each and every one and their families. Gives them comfort and peace. And welcome back, Tracy. I know you missed me, didn't you? While that was playing, my nephew, he messaged me. He said they got both of the screws out of his foot and said that they gave him a shot of antibiotics in his IV because his blood pressure was up. So they put him on an IV, and they're going to do an x-ray to make sure it didn't do no nerve damage. And then he said that he would text me when he got ready to come home, but he said it feels 90% better with both screws out of his foot. So thank y'all for y'all's prayers. Okay, this is, before we do Esther, the little short review, this is Sky's pick. Come on, YouTube. I'm ready. Yes, Gator Girl, Job is next. Like I said, to keep it easy, I just went straight for starting at the beginning of the Old Testament, and we were doing each book. I'm not skipping around because that's confusing. I would get lost. I would totally be confused. But, oh, and I got one more quick thing to show you, because I think officers that are Christians and believe in God and show it on the job, I think they need to be mentioned more often than because they get classified with the bad ones all the time. But I want y'all to see this. It's real short, and while y'all see this, I'm going to pull up get the video ready.
Shows police in Jacksonville, Florida, helping rescue a man in crisis on a bridge earlier this month. Watch.
Whatever you're going through, man, you can get through it. No, listen, man, listen. Listen, you can get through this. Come on, let's talk about it for a minute. Can I at least have a prayer with you? You believe in prayer, I know that. Just touch my hand. Just touch my hand, man. I'm praying with you. But if you jump, you're going to hurt other people. And they're going to be hurting just like you're hurting now. The cycle got to stop of hurt. There you go, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. There you go. Come on, bro. There you go. Come on, man.
Wow. That Jacksonville officer who helped that man in crisis is Officer Antonio Richardson. He joins us now. Wow. What a fantastic job. You clearly saved that man's life. Can you, officer, can you bring me back to that moment? You get a call. It looks like a guy is going to jump from a bridge. Then what did you do?
When I got the call, it wasn't my call. I was just there to stop the traffic. And then a couple other officers who knew my position as a pastor, they asked me to come over and talk with the guy. And I just engaged him in conversation. Didn't know what I was going to say. Nothing was scripted. I just, Spirit of God, and just shared with him my heart, I did not want to see him jump. And at that time, I did not believe he was going to jump. I just felt within myself that God was going to spare his life, and he did.
Well, it goes on for a long time. How many, we only showed you 35 seconds. How long was the interaction?
The conversation lasted, the whole ordeal lasted about 40 minutes of just engaging him. There were times where, you know, he was at the edge. I thought he might have jumped, and I was afraid, but I was praying, and God spared his life, and we connected. And as a result of that connection, he didn't jump, and that's what it's all about.
What amazed me is it was so brilliant of you, and I've never been trained as an officer, and you said it wasn't training, to stop thinking about himself. You said, think about the other people you're going to hurt if you do this and you jump. And it got him, I imagine, stop thinking about himself for a second and picturing the day after. Where did that come from? Because it clearly worked.
During the conversation, he had told me his love for his family, his concern for them. And because he had that concern, I knew that that would be the basis of us giving him hope for tomorrow. He was going through some things, and he did not want to hurt his family. Though he wanted to hurt himself at the time, he didn't want to hurt his family. And that was the tool that was able to be used.
Antonio, what was it like? We're looking at that moment right now. I don't know if you have a monitor. When he walks to the bridge, walks away from the bridge and to you and hugs you. Can you describe that moment?
Oh my God, it was a prayer answered. I was relieved. Immediately after, I called my wife, and I just broke down crying. It was overwhelming to me. It was a dramatic moment. It was a pivotal point in my life. And as that officer there you see talking, I just went and sat in my patrol car and just wept like a baby because I saw a miracle. To me, that was a miracle from God.
And you're still in touch. Pretty amazing. Another great police officer doing great things who doesn't get the credit they deserve, but you got it here today. You saved somebody's life. That must be an incredible feeling. You don't have to do anything else. You're already a huge success. Thanks, Pastor Officer Richardson. Appreciate you sharing your story with us, and great job.
So, I thought that was amazing. I love it that he reached out and helped that gentleman. Because we never know what anyone's going through. That's why I always say, if God places someone on your heart or your mind, you stop and pray. God knows what's going on. And He's the one with the answer. He's the one who can fix the situation. Not us. He is. We just need to pray to Him. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here we go with Esther, the study guide. Y'all ready? Here we go.
The Book of Esther. It's one of the more exciting and curious books in the Bible. The story is set over 100 years after the Babylonian exile of the Israelites from their land. And while some Jews did return to Jerusalem, remember Ezra and Nehemiah, many did not. And so the Book of Esther is about a Jewish community living in Susa, the capital city of the ancient Persian Empire. And the main characters in this story are two Jews, Mordecai and then his niece Esther. And then there's the king of Persia, who's something of a drunken pushover in this story. And then there's the Persian official Haman, the cunning villain. Now, this is a curious book in the Bible, mainly for the fact that God is never even mentioned, not once, which might strike you as kind of odd. I mean, isn't the Bible about God? But this is a brilliant technique by the author, who's anonymous, by the way. It's an invitation to read this story looking for God's activity, and there are signs of it everywhere. The story is full of very odd, quote, coincidences and ironic reversals, and it all forces you to see God's purpose at work, but behind the scenes. Let's just dive into the story. The book opens with the king of Persia throwing 2 elaborate banquet feasts that last a total of 187 days, and it's all for the grandiose purpose of displaying his greatness and splendor. On the last day of the banquet feast, he's really drunk, and he demands that his wife, Queen Vashti, appear at the party to show off her beauty. She refuses, and so in a drunken rage, the king deposes Vashti and makes the silly decree that all Persian men should now be the masters of their own homes. Then he holds a beauty pageant because he wants to find a new queen. This is like a really bad soap opera. But it's right here that we're introduced to Esther and Mordecai. Esther hides her Jewish identity and enters the beauty pageant and wins. And the king is so obsessed with Esther that he elevates her to become the new queen of Persia. Now after this, and even more serendipitous, is the fact that Mordecai just happens to overhear 2 royal guards plotting to murder the king. And so he informs Esther, who in turn informs the king, and Mordecai gets credit for saving the king's life. Now right here from the beginning, God's not mentioned anywhere, but this all seems providentially ordered. What is it that God's up to? You have to keep reading. We're next introduced to Haman, who's not actually a Persian. He's called an Agagite. He's a descendant of the ancient Canaanites. Remember 1 Samuel chapter 15. The king elevates Haman to the highest position in the kingdom, and he demands that everybody kneel before Haman. Well, when Mordecai sees Haman, he refuses to kneel, which of course fills Haman with rage. And when he finds out that Mordecai's Jewish, Haman successfully persuades the king to enact this crazy decree to destroy all of the Jewish people. And to decide the date of the Jews' annihilation, Haman rolls the dice. A die is called pur in Hebrew. Tuck that away for later. 11 months later, on the 13th of Adar, all the Jews will die. Haman and the king then have a drinking banquet to celebrate their really horrible decision. So the focus now turns to Mordecai and Esther, who are the only hope for the Jewish people. They make a plan that Esther's going to reveal her Jewish identity to the king and ask him to reverse the decree. But approaching the king without a royal request is, according to Persian law, an act worthy of death. So in a key statement, Mordecai, he's confident that even if Esther remains silent, that deliverance for the Jews will arrive from another place. And then Mordecai wonders aloud. He says, who knows? Maybe you've become queen for this very moment. Esther responds with bravery, and she purposes to go to the king with her amazing words, if I perish, I perish. Now, in what unfolds, we watch the ironic reversal of all of Haman's evil plans. So Esther hosts the king and Haman at a first banquet, and she says that she wants to make a special request of both of them at an exclusive banquet the following day. So Haman leaves the banquet totally drunk, and he sees Mordecai in the street. He fumes with anger, and he orders that a tall stake be built so that Mordecai can be impaled upon it in the morning. It seems like things can't get any worse for the Jews and for Mordecai. But all of a sudden, the story pivots. It just so happens that night, the king, he can't sleep, and he has the royal chronicles read to him for good bedtime reading, and he just happens to hear about how Mordecai had saved the king's life. He had totally forgotten. So in the morning, Haman enters to request Mordecai's execution, and the king in that moment orders Haman to honor Mordecai publicly for saving his life. So now Haman has to lead Mordecai around the city on a royal horse, telling everyone to praise him. Now this moment in the story, it's a pivot for the whole book. It begins Haman's downfall and Mordecai's rise to power. Watch how this works. The day after is Esther's second banquet. So the king and Haman arrive, and Esther informs the king that first of all, she's Jewish, and second, that Haman has enacted a decree to murder her and to murder Mordecai, who saved his life, and to murder all of the Jews. Now the king's had a lot to drink, so when he hears this news, he goes into yet one more drunken rage, and he orders that Haman be impaled on the very stake he made for Mordecai. It's ironic and a grisly way for Haman to go. Haman's execution, however, doesn't solve the problem of the decree to kill all of the Jews. So the focus now turns to Esther and Mordecai as they make a plan to reverse the decree. They discover that the king can't revoke a decree that he's already made. So instead, the king commissions Mordecai to issue a counter decree. On the appointed day that all of the Jews were supposed to be killed, the 13th of Adar, now the Jews are ordered to defend themselves and to destroy any who plotted to kill them. Then Mordecai, Esther, and Jews everywhere hold banquets and feasts to celebrate this new decree, and Mordecai is elevated to a seat beside the king. Eventually, the decreed day comes, and the Jews triumph over their enemies. First, they destroy Haman's family, and then any other Persian officials who had joined in Haman's plot. And then on a second day, they get permission to destroy any who plotted against them throughout the entire kingdom. This results in joy and celebration as the Jews are rescued from annihilation. The story then tells about how Esther and Mordecai established by decree this annual 2-day feast of Purim to commemorate their deliverance from destruction. And the name of the feast comes from Haman's dice. Remember, Purim. The book concludes with a short epilogue as Mordecai is elevated to second in command in the kingdom, and we are told now of his royal greatness and splendor as the Jews thrive in exile. Now, step back. Notice how this whole story has been designed. The story was full of moments of ironic reversal, but we can now see the whole story is structured as an ironic reversal, right down to the details. So the king's splendor and feasts and decrees are mirrored by Mordecai's splendor and feasts and decrees at the end. Esther and Mordecai, they first saved the king, but now in the end they save all of the Jews. Then you have Haman's elevation and edicts and banquet that gets reversed by Mordecai's elevation and edict and banquet. And then at the center you have Esther and Mordecai's planning scenes, and then Esther's 2 banquets that act as a frame around the greatest moment of reversal in the whole story: Haman's humiliation and Mordecai's exaltation. Beautiful. Another fascinating feature of this book is the moral ambiguity of the characters. There's a lot of drinking and anger and sex and murder, of which Mordecai and Esther are a part. Not to mention their violation of many commands in the Torah, like marrying Gentiles or eating impure foods. And so the story's not putting Mordecai and Esther forward as moral example, as if it endorses all of their behavior. But they are put forward as models of trust and hope when things get really bad. And so the book of Esther comes back to that question with which we began: why God is not mentioned. The message of this book seems to be that when God seems absent, when his people are in exile, when they're unfaithful to the Torah, does this mean that God is done with Israel? Has God abandoned his promises? And the book of Esther says no. It invites us to see that God can and does work in the real mess and moral ambiguity of human history, and he uses the faithfulness of even morally compromised people to accomplish his purposes. And so the book of Esther asks us to be willing to trust God's providence even when we can't see it working, and to hope that no matter how bad things get, God is committed to redeeming his world. And that's what the book of Esther is all about.
Y'all got all that information in? Because we're getting ready to do trivia. And my nephew called and he said that the x-rays didn't show no damage, but they did give him a prescription for antibiotics to take. And he said they cleaned it and they had to put, at the end, they finally had to put like 5 stitches in because the hole was so wide and deep. So he's getting ready to leave, he said. But he said, thank y'all for y'all's prayers. Okay. Yeah. Christopher, good to see you, baby brother. Hope you're doing well. You ready? Let's see. Here we go. Let me grab the quiz real fast. Share screen. Grab it. And here we go. That's good, Christopher. Praying for you, brother. Okay. Now, back over here. Fix that. Now we're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready to ace this one. Because Gator Girl showed the movie last night. So it should be fresh on her mind. And Tracy studied. And all of this should be refreshed in her memory.
Welcome to the Bible Quiz. Today we embark on a captivating exploration into the captivating life of Queen Esther, a remarkable figure in the tapestry of biblical history. As we journey through the pages of Esther's story, we will uncover the layers of courage, faith, and resilience that defined her character. From her humble beginnings to the pivotal moments when she stood against adversity, Queen Esther's narrative is a testament to the power of conviction and the profound impact one individual can have on the course of history. Join us on this enlightening adventure, featuring 25 multiple-choice questions meticulously crafted to illuminate the various facets of Queen Esther's life. Each question is designed not only to deepen your understanding of this biblical heroine, but also to provide an enjoyable and insightful learning experience. Let's get started. Question 1. What is the other name of Esther? A. Hadassah. B. Sarah. C. Hagar. D. Naomi. You get 10 seconds.
Alrighty, let's see. We got Christopher with a C. Hey, Bipop, welcome.
Hello.
We got Priscilla with an A. Gator Girl with an A. Tracy with an A. Darlene with an A. D with an A. And Christopher changed to an A.
All right. Party Bonza with an A. SL20 with an A. Susan with an A. And I'm taking A.
Okay. The answer is...
I tried to listen to it on the way home.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Boom, chakalaka.
That's A. Hadassah. Esther, chapter 2, verse 7. Mordecai had a cousin named Hadassah, whom he had brought up because she had neither father nor mother. This young woman, who was also known as Esther, had a lovely figure and was beautiful. Esther is referred to as Hadassah, which means myrtle in Hebrew. The name carries symbolic significance, representing beauty and righteousness.
Myrtle.
Question 2. Who raised Esther after she became an orphan? A. King Xerxes. B. Her uncle Mordecai. C. Her aunt Hagar. D. The royal eunuchs. You get 10 seconds.
I'm going with... Let's see, somebody puts it. I'm going with B. Christopher. Her uncle Mordecai. Gator Girl with a B. Tracy with a B. Darlene coming in hot with a B.
Is that it?
Yeah. Priscilla,
Priscilla.
B, I guess.
All right.
And
Party
D.
Bonzo. Oh, Derek. Okay. Susan with a B. Party Bonzo with a B. SL20 with a B. I also am taking B.
Okay. We got B's across the board. So here we go. And Tracy giving me
That's
cookies.
B, her uncle Mordecai. Esther, chapter 2, verse 7. Mordecai had taken her as his own daughter when her father and mother died. After Esther became an orphan, her uncle Mordecai, a righteous and wise man, took on the role of a guardian. Question 3. Who was Queen Esther's biological father? A. Carcass. B. Biztha. C. Mehuman. D. Abihail. You get 10 seconds.
Let's see what they come up with. Oh, hell. Queen Esther. Oh, hell.
I'm going to go with you, SL, because honestly, we're in the name game here. And this, no, I don't know. I think it's D.
Priscilla coming in hot with a B. No, a D. Excuse me. Gator Girl with a D. Darlene with a D. Tracy with a D. D with a D. And I'm going with a D.
Priscilla with a D.
Yeah.
SL20 with a D. Party Bonzo with a B. Susan with a D. And I'm taking D.
Okay, the answer is...
And Chris with a D.
Oh, Chris. Hello, Dorian. Well,
No, he didn't.
oh, my bad.
That's
Sorry,
D.
Christopher.
Abihail. Esther, chapter 2, verse 15. When the turn came for Esther, the young woman Mordecai had adopted, the daughter of his uncle Abihail. The book of Esther does not provide extensive details about Abihail, but his role as Esther's father is significant in understanding her background and family history.
Abihail.
Question 4. What significant event created a chance for Esther to become a queen? A. Mordecai's promotion in the kingdom. B. A military victory in a neighboring kingdom. C. Queen Vashti was assassinated. D. Queen Vashti lost her position due to offending King Xerxes. You get 10 seconds.
Xerxes. Oh, let's see. I'm going with Crookletter. Christopher, woo, is coming in with a D. Gator Girl with a D. Tracy coming in hot with a D. Darlene with a D.
Okay, me? SL20 with a D. Party Bonzo with a D. Susan also with a D. And I took D as well.
And D's going with a D with a behind it. Priscilla, I don't know. Oh, she said C. So here we go. We will see. Crazy, 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 crazy. The names. I would probably
That's
get
D.
beheaded if I
Queen
did
Vashti
that,
lost her
so that's
position due to offending King
respectful of
Xerxes.
calling them the right
Esther,
name.
chapter 1, verses 10 to 21. But when the attendants delivered the king's command, Queen Vashti refused to come. Then the king became furious and burned with anger. Esther's chance to become queen arose when Queen Vashti lost her position due to offending King Xerxes. This event paved the way for Esther to enter the king's court and ultimately be chosen as the
You
new
got
queen.
this, Priscilla.
Question 5. Why was Esther chosen as queen among many young women who were brought to the citadel of Susa? A. Queen Vashti recommended her. B. Mordecai insisted on her selection. C. Esther was the most skilled in royal etiquette. D. King Xerxes was attracted to Esther the most.
Really?
You get 10 seconds.
Chakalaka. Oh, let's see. Christopher, come in hot with a D. Tracy with a D. Priscilla, what? Darlene with a D. Gator Girl with a D. I'm going with a D. Priscilla, I don't know. She just said what?
She's guessing
I
a
guess
D.
D.
All right. Susan with a D, Party Bonzo with a D, SL20 with a D, and me with a D.
Alrighty. D's across the board. Ooh-wee.
That's D. King Xerxes was attracted to Esther the most. Esther chapter 2, verse 17. Now the king was attracted to Esther more than to any of the other women, and she won his favor and approval more than any of the other virgins. So he set a royal crown on her head and made her queen instead of Vashti. Esther's beauty and charm captivated the king's heart, leading to her selection as queen. Dear one, make sure to click the subscribe button so you can stay in the loop and catch all our upcoming videos. Question 6. Why didn't Esther tell the king or anyone else that she was Jewish? A. She wanted to surprise the king later. B. Mordecai told her not to. C. She was only half Jewish, so why bring it up? D. None of the above. You get 10 seconds.
It's B.
Yay.
I'm mixing my colostrum drink, so I'm not by the computer.
Oh, okay.
I'll be there in just a moment. I'll be there in time to read answers.
Okay. Let me see. We got Christopher with a B. Priscilla with a D. She says none of the above.
Whoa.
Gator Girl coming in with a B. Oh, good night, D's. Be safe. Praying for you.
Night, Derek.
Continued healing. Tracy with a B. Darlene with a B. And I'm going with a B. Because I'd be darned if I
with a
surprise a
B.
king.
What's that?
I said, I'd be darned if I surprise a king with not telling him what I am. He'd surprise me with a guillotine.
SL20 with a B. Susan with the B. Party Bonzo with a B. And I picked B.
Okay, the answer is
That's B. Mordecai told her not to. Esther, chapter 2, verse 20. But Esther had kept secret her family background and nationality just as Mordecai had told her to do, for she continued to follow Mordecai's instructions as she had done when he was bringing her up. Esther followed Mordecai's counsel to keep her Jewish identity concealed. This advice was given to protect her identity and safety. This later proved vital in her role in saving the Jewish people from Haman's plot.
Oh, shoot.
Question
It's
7.
okay, Priscilla.
Why
We're
did
learning.
Queen Esther know that 2 officers, Bigthan and Teresh, conspired to assassinate King Xerxes? A. The officers confessed to her. B. Esther overheard their conversation. C. Mordecai found out about the plot and told her. D. Both A and B are correct. You get 10 seconds.
That Mordecai's awful busy. He's a busy guy. Busy beaver. Let me see. Christopher with a D. Gator Girl. Coming hot with a C. Darlene with a D. Tracy with a C. Priscilla with a B. And I'm going with a C. Ready. Oh. Are you there, Bit Bot? Yoo-hoo. Okay, let me see if I can find out. Okay. We got SL20 with a C. Party Bonza with a C. Susan with a C. Bibbat with a C. All straight C's. The answer is C.
That's
Yay.
C. Mordecai found out about the plot and told her. Esther, chapter 2, verses 21 to 23. During the time Mordecai was sitting at the king's gate, Bigthana and Teresh, 2 of the king's officers who guarded the doorway, became angry and conspired to assassinate King Xerxes. But Mordecai found out about the plot and told Queen Esther. Mordecai overheard the conversation between 2 officers about their assassination plot. Then he informed Esther, and their loyalty was later recorded, playing a pivotal role in the salvation of the king and the Jewish people. Question
Welcome
8.
back.
Who tried to have King Ahasuerus
Yeah,
kill
I had to
all
go and set my
Jews
camera
of Esther's
security for the
nationality?
cabin. I forgot.
Okay, that's
A.
okay.
Persia. B. Haman. C. Jezebel. D. Absalom. You get 10 seconds.
Oh, crap. I was clicking on the wrong screen. Let me see. I'm going with Christopher with a B. Gator Girl with a D. D. I like come on. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking it is B. Darlene with a B. Priscilla with Tracy with a B. Gator Girl with a B. I could be wrong, Gator Girl. I've been known to be wrong quite a bit.
SL20 with a B. Party Bonza with a B. Susan with a B. And I also have B.
Okay, the answer is, it looks like we got B's across the board.
That's B, Haman. Esther, chapter 3. Haman, a high-ranking official in the Persian Empire, plotted to have all the Jews in the empire exterminated. His hatred for Mordecai, Esther's cousin, led him to persuade King Ahasuerus to issue a decree for the destruction of the Jewish people.
I love you.
Question 9. What did Mordecai, Esther's uncle, do when he heard about Haman's plan to kill the Jews? A. Cursed Haman in the street. B. Went to plead with the king. C. Burned down Haman's house.
Oh, that was rude.
D. Put on sackcloth and ashes. You get 10 seconds.
I'm going with D. Whoa, what'd I do here?
Right, I'm going with you. We got Christopher with a B. Wait to plead with the king. Gator Girl with a D. Priscilla with a B. Darlene with a D. See what Tracy comes in hot with. You can go ahead. She might be on the phone with Terry.
SL20 with a D. Susan with a D. Party Bonza with a B. And I'm picking D.
And Tracy coming in hot with a D.
That's D. Put on sackcloth and ashes. Esther, chapter 4, verse 1. When Mordecai learned of all that had been done, he tore his clothes, put on sackcloth and ashes, and went out into the city, wailing loudly and bitterly. Mordecai's symbolic act of mourning is a pivotal event, setting the stage for Esther's courageous intervention to save her people. Question 10. What did Esther send Mordecai after being told about Mordecai's situation? A. Money. B. Clothes. C. Food and provisions. D. Gold and silver. You get 10 seconds.
I'm losing. No, you're not, Priscilla. We're learning. Learning.
Really?
Oh, Chris is C. I'm going to go with B. With Gator Girl. And Darlene's got a B. And Tracy with a B.
SL20 with a B. Party Bonza with a B. Susan with a B. And I also picked B.
Let's see if Priscilla had an answer. She hadn't put one in. Okay. I'm gonna go. Here we go.
That's B. Clothes. Esther chapter 4, verse
We
4.
had one that was sort
When
of
Esther's
similar to
eunuchs
that,
and
and it
female
was
attendants
golden
came and
hair.
told her about Mordecai, she was in great distress. She sent clothes for him to put on instead of his sackcloth, but he would not accept them. After being told about Mordecai's distress and mourning in sackcloth, Queen Esther sent him clothes, but Mordecai refused to accept them. Question 11. Who was the eunuch that Esther called to find out what was troubling Mordecai and why? A. Hathach. B. Mehuman. C. Biztha. D. Bigtha. You get 10 seconds.
I want to say Bertha. Bigtha. I'm going with A. Priscilla with a B. Jadiger with an A. Tracy with an A. Christopher with an A. And Darlene with an A. With Hatta. Whatever you say it.
SL20 with an A. Party Bonds with an A. Susan with an A. I also took A.
Okay. The answer is.
That's A. Hathach. Esther chapter 4, verse 5. Then Esther summoned Hathach, one of the king's eunuchs assigned to attend her, and ordered him to find out what was troubling Mordecai and why.
Christopher.
When Esther learned about Mordecai's distress, she called Hathach, one of the king's eunuchs, to inquire about the situation and understand the reasons behind Mordecai's actions. Question 12. What did Mordecai tell Hathach to ask him to report to Esther? A. The edict for Jews' annihilation. B. Request Esther to meet the king to plead for the Jews. C. The money Haman promised to give the royal treasury to kill the Jews. D. All of the above. You get 10 seconds.
Tricky, tricky, tricky. Tricky little boogers. Hey, Christopher figured it out. Chris is coming in hot with a D.
Just because it's the largest lettering? Is that the logic here?
Chris, are you using my logic? Jada Girl with a D. Darlene with a D. Tracy with a D. Priscilla with a D. So D's everywhere over here. Over her.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. Party Ponzo with a B.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Susan with a D. SL20 with a D. And I'm going with D.
Squirrel.
All right.
I get it. The answer is D.
That's D, all of the above. Esther chapter 4, verses 7 to 8. Mordecai told him everything that had happened to him, including the exact amount of money Haman had promised to pay into the royal treasury for the destruction of the Jews. He also gave him a copy of the text of the edict for their annihilation, which had been published in Susa, to show to Esther and explain it to her. and he told him to instruct her to go into the king's presence to beg for mercy and plead with him for her people. Question 13. How did Esther initially respond to Mordecai's request for help? A. Refused. B. Hesitated. C. Agreed immediately. D. Sought advice from the king. You get 10 seconds.
I think I would hesitate a little bit just because that's the way I am. So I'm going to say B. Just a guess. Christopher with a B. Tracy come in hot with a B. Gator Girl with a B. Darlene with a B. Priscilla with a B.
I'm going with Party Bonds on this one. I don't remember what I heard. I don't remember this part listening, but Susan's going with a B. SL20, yes, could be B. Party Bonds went with C. I went with C only because I don't remember Esther ever refusing, anyways, let's see the verse. So Party Bonds and I would see.
I'm a hesitated person.
And she probably did. Yeah.
Oh, boom.
That's B. Hesitated. Esther chapter 4, verses 9 to 11. Initially, Esther hesitated to intervene in Mordecai's plea for help regarding Haman's plot against the Jews. This hesitation reflects her initial reluctance to approach the king on behalf of her people, highlighting the complexity and risk associated with her pivotal role in the biblical narrative. Question 14. What did Esther ask the Jewish people to do in preparation for her risky meeting with the king?
Top of the hour. Are we going for 15?
A.
Quick?
Fasting.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
B. Building fortifications. C. Rebellion against Haman. D. Seeking refuge in neighboring lands. You get 10 seconds.
Okay. Okay, let me see. We got Christopher with an A. We got Priscilla with an A coming in hot. We got Gator Girl with an A. We got Darlene with an A and Tracy with an A. And I'm taking A.
And we have straight A's over at Rumble.
Okay.
That's A. Fasting. Esther chapter 4, verses 15 to 16. Then Esther sent this reply to Mordecai. Go, gather together all the Jews who are in Susa and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. I and my attendants will fast as you do. When this is done, I will go to the king, even though it is against the law. And if I perish, I perish. This act of collective fasting signifies spiritual preparation and demonstrates the gravity of the impending appeal to King Ahasuerus. Question 15. What happened to Esther when she approached the king without being summoned on the third day? A. She was put to death.
Really?
B. She was scolded by the king. C. She was welcomed by the king. D. She was banished from the court. You get 10 seconds.
Yeah. Let's just go with C.
Yeah. Christopher with a C. You know they made Bubba or Daniel sign a consent saying that he refused the technic shot.
Really?
Yeah, that's why he just texted me. That they wouldn't let him leave until he signed a consent form saying that he refused it.
Wow.
Christopher with a C, Darlene with a C, Tracy with a C, Gator Girl with a C, Priscilla with a C. Okay, this is the last one, Gator Girl.
One more after this? Or this? Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said 15.
Yeah, I'm just checking because Jay Keeps just joined in. She's late, but that's
Oh.
okay.
Well, we can do another one because I hadn't got no other message yet, so we're good.
Oh, okay. I picked C, SL20 C, Susan with C, Party Bonds with C, Jay Keeps with C.
Okay. The answer is...
Or keep going till you get a message, I guess, if you want.
That's C. She was welcomed by the king. Esther, chapter 5, verses 1 to 2. When he saw Queen Esther standing in the court, he was pleased with her and held out to her the gold scepter that was in his hand. So Esther approached and touched the tip of the scepter. Contrary to the customary consequences of approaching the king without summons, Esther was graciously welcomed by King Ahasuerus when she appeared on the third day.
Ahasuerus.
Question 16. How many banquets did Esther organize for the king and Haman?
What the names?
A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. You get 10 seconds.
Oh my goodness. I know it's at least 2, but I want to say 3. I'm going with C.
I'm going with B.
Oh, so it is 2.
Yeah.
Everyone else is going, okay, it's a learning experience. I will take B.
Yeah. Tracy coming in hot with a B. Priscilla with a B. Christopher with a B. Darlene with a B. And Gator Girl with a B.
Straight B's over on Rumble, me in the learning mode, because I can't remember what I was listening to while driving. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, you should be paying attention to the road.
That was.
Here we go. Yay!
That's B. 2. Esther, chapter 5, verses 4 to 8. Esther organized 2 banquets for King Ahasuerus and Haman as part of her strategic plan to address the threat against her people. This series of banquets plays a key role in revealing Haman's wicked intentions and ultimately leads to the salvation of the Jewish people. Question 17. What did Esther do during the second banquet with the king and Haman? A. Requested a royal estate. B. Requested wealth and power. C. Pleaded for the Jews and requested to kill Haman. D. Pleaded for the Jews and revealed Haman's evil plot. You get 10 seconds.
A.
Oh, hey, Jay Keeps, welcome. Love you.
Is that your message?
Yeah, we'll finish this one.
All right.
So we got Tracy coming in hot with a D. Christopher with a D. Darlene with a D. Gator Girl with a D. And Priscilla with a D.
Okay. We have SL20 with a D. Party Bonza with a D. Jay Keeps with a D. Susan with a D. And I also took D.
Alrighty. The answer to the last question is D.
That's D. Pleaded for the Jews and revealed Haman's evil plot.
I know, Tracy. You
Esther,
done
chapter
great.
7, verses 1 to
Everybody
6.
done great.
Then Queen Esther answered, "If I have found favor with you, your majesty, and if it pleases you, grant me my life. This is my petition, and spare my people. This is my request." Esther said, "An adversary, an enemy, this vile Haman." During the second banquet with the king and Haman, Esther revealed Haman's evil plot and pleaded for the lives of her people. Question 18.
Okay.
How did the king...
All right. Well, I'm going to log off so you can say goodnight. And I'm going to set up a raid on Rumble.
Okay. Good night.
All right.
Love
Good
you.
night.
Alrighty, everybody. My family. Thank each and every one of y'all for coming and joining us. And remember, tomorrow night and Tuesday night will be on Gator Girls. And we got Job. And then we got Psalms next after Job. So I will see y'all then. And remember all the prayer requests. And again, he said, thank y'all for y'all's prayers. And what was I going to say? Now I'm having a squirrel moment. Squirrel! I love each and every one of y'all. And be safe. And remember, if God places someone on your heart or your mind, stop and pray. If you're driving, pull off the side of the road, because God quickened in your heart to pray. And we may not know what each is going through, but God does. And if we trust and believe in God, then He'll answer the prayers. So I love each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow night on Gator Girls. Love y'all.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking just straight, one outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Head down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can kind of feel. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be lonely deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life